is here. Matt Crooks, the first signing for Hull City's January transfer window, is official. Hull City are delighted to announce the signing of versatile midfielder Matt Crooks from MLS side Real Salt Lake. It has been officially announced now, so we can party in jubilation. And possibly Matt Crooks could be featuring in some sort of aspect within the squad on Sunday. Of course, our FA Cup third round fixture against Doncaster Rovers. In this video, I'll be going through all of what Hull City have said on Matt Crooks and giving you my initial reaction, initial thoughts on whether this is maybe a good signing for Hull City and what Matt Crooks can possibly provide for this Tigers side moving into the second half of the season. The 30-year-old becomes the Tigers' first edition of the January transfer window after agreeing a 2.5-year deal at the MKM Stadium with a club option of a further 12 months. The towering 6'4" midfielder, that is good. Maybe we might actually get some headers won in the box for once. Who can also be deployed up front, has made 33 appearances in the United States after arriving in Utah last February, helping Real Salt Lake qualify for the MLS Cup playoffs. Fantastic. He has also played against Messi whilst he's been out there, which is another little footnote on the old resume. Before then, the Leeds-born Crooks spent almost 3 years at Middlesbrough, becoming a fan favourite after scoring 23 goals and 15 assists in 115 appearances. Hitting double figures in the 2021-22 season, he provided 13 goal contributions as Borough reached the 2022-23 Championship playoffs before swapping Teesside for the stateside midway through last season. An experienced EFL campaigner, Crooks has accumulated over 350 appearances since making his first team debut for Halifax Town all the way back in 2012 and representing 11 different clubs. Notable achievements include 2 PFA Team of the Year inclusions, first with League 2 Accrington Stanley in 2015-2016, and then at Rotherham United in the 2019-2020 season. He earned a League 1 runners-up medal with the Millers that season, as he contributed with 21 goals in 97 games in South Yorkshire, with 56 of those appearances coming in the second tier. So, very experienced around the Championship. That is what we like. The former Manchester United youngster, who has also enjoyed spells with Huddersfield Town, Scottish Giants, Rangers, Scunthorpe United and Northampton Town, for whom he netted 10 goals in 57 matches. Some official words from Crooks, Matt Crooks, on his signing with Hull City. I'm buzzing to finally get it done and excited to get started. I said to my agent I wanted to explore coming back to England and playing over here. I got a phone call from Jared Dublin, the sporting director of Hull City, as we know, and that's how it started. I'm grateful for Salt Lake for the experience and what they were able to give me. It was always something I wanted to do as a kid, and that was one thing ticked off that I always wanted to do. I'm thankful I went over there, but also happy to be here. I learned a lot about myself, and I'm trying to be a leader, which is definitely very, very good in the current setup. The club's got ambition, the chairman's got ambition. Although it's been a difficult start to the season for the lads, I'm sure we can push on, and I'm always here to help in the best way I can. I'm looking forward to it, and I will give 100% for the club whilst I've got the shirt on. Welcome, Matt. Yes, so it seems like a perfect addition for the Tigers. Not only is it a versatile attacking midfielder who, big thing, can also play up top. So yes, the club are on the hunt for maybe 1 or 2 striker additions. But as we know, we saw last season, strikers can get injured like that. They can be out for a stretch of time just like that. We saw it with Liam Delap last season, a stretch of time where he was out injured and the club looked without any real direction in them times, especially going forwards. With a player like this who, credit to him, doesn't get injured that much. Yeah, of course, every player is going to have the odd game that they have to miss due to injury. We've seen it this season with Alfie Jones, where he's just come off the back of a fantastic long streak of being in the squad week in, week out, and now he's coming back from his injury. But He's a fantastic player. He's going to be there for a consistent stretch of games. He's going to be involved in the squad. And we saw him when he was over at Middlesbrough. 3 years he spent over there and quickly became a fan favourite. And I'm sure he's going to do a similar thing here. A 6'4" attacking midfielder as well. You may be going a bit dubious, going, yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna really work. You really want your attacking midfielder, especially in the current setup where we don't really have too much sort of pace going through the middle, especially with sort of the likes of a João Pedro. But I trust you. This 6'4" man, nicknamed the Tree, well, he can move. He can get the ball going at his feet. He's got to quote some Middlesbrough fans, he's got a good pair of feet about him. So certainly a fantastic player to have going through the middle. I presume that he has been with the squad this past week as he took his medical on Monday, so I can presume that he's been with the squad at Cottingham this past week, doing a stretch of training with them, preparing maybe to even be getting his debut for the club on this Sunday's fixture against Doncaster Rovers. I don't know if he will start this game, but I will be... I'd be more than convinced that he will get at least a little bit of a run out, whether it's off the bench or something like that. As why would you not get the lad to have a run out before we head back into Championship action, which he will be playing a vital part of for Hull City in this second half of the season. 2.5 years deal with obviously the option of a club option further 12 months. That means he is locked down for a stretch of time. He's 30 years old, yeah, he's maybe getting on a little bit, just maybe coming out of his prime, but he's not doing too bad for himself. The stats prove that he's not had a massive tail off. He's championship proven, which is desperately what we need at the moment within this squad. We've said it for a bit of time. Yeah, it's good bringing in all of these Turkish players and players from abroad that are doing it over there, but maybe they're not going to do it in this championship team. He's certainly going to do it, and with Hull City most likely going to be in the championship for the next season as well after the back of this one, unless a miracle happens in the second half of the season. We certainly need some championship proven players to be a part of that squad and someone to be somewhat of a leader in that locker room, in that changing room for the Tigers. And Crooks certainly seems like he is going to be that. He's even said there in his little addition to the article, I'm trying to be a leader. And that is going to be something that we will possibly rely on. Stretches this season moving forwards. Of course, we don't know the future. Will Louis Coyle maybe get shipped off at the end of the season with obviously drama breathing down his neck and maybe not having the best of form at the moment? Who knows what the future will hold for some of these top quality, top Hull City players that are maybe more deemed as the leaders of the squad. To have a few more people that can take on that mantle within the squad and people that can easily become fan favourites, that is a fantastic addition in itself, besides what he can contribute on the field. But I'm easily convinced that he will produce fantastic stuff on the field, especially in a side under Ruben Sayers. Sayers seems to be a very nice sort of a very nice stylistic play that fits into a sort of a Matt Crooks style of play, where we will probably be able to utilise that bit of space behind João Pedro or whoever the striker is going to be moving forwards. It'll be very, very nice. And of course, he is very versatile. He can play all over the midfield. And I presume that he'll go, yeah, I can even play out on the wide if we need to. So he seems like one of them players that we can bend and fold him into every position possible, and he will do a fantastic job wherever he is put. And of course, this will put a bit of competition on some of the Tiger players at the moment, but that'll obviously come with time, and we will see what his contribution is. Whether he does play on Sunday, whether he does play a week on Saturday in the return to Championship football, we will wait and see. But of course, I will keep saying everything Hull City. This is the first announcement of a signing, but I'm sure that there will be plenty more to come. And of course, I'll keep today on all of the news, rumours, and all of the going-ons around Hull City, as this is the place to be, the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel. So make sure that you like and subscribe to keep up to date on all of that, plus so much more, everything you want to see about Hull City. It's on here with daily uploads. Go and check me out over on Twitter or X, whatever it's called nowadays, to get a little bit more of a breaking news minute by minute on Hull City. And also, I'm a little bit active over on the TikTok currently, so if you wouldn't mind, go and check me out over there to see even more Hull City content. Why would you not want it? So I will see you in the next video, and up the Tigers!